How elaborate and creative are your designs?
Actually, as far as cakes that I've had complete creative control on, I've had a lot of brides around in my area who they bring you a picture and that's the cake that they want, and I try to spin my own personal touches on them. But any kind of cakes that I've created myself, just for wedding expos or in particularly the Great Gatsby cake, full creative control. I feel like that cake was really intricate. I looked at a few different architecture pieces and came up with that middle design on my own for that cake. I know you guys have a picture for that for reference. And I also did another cake that was really intricate. I really love the intricate details. I think I'm pretty decent at that. So, for sure.
Okay. Compared to Leslie's, my designs are not as elaborate. I tend to stick to simple. I think simple is very beautiful. So I really like fine lines and for an example, I would prefer like a tree silhouette against a white background versus lots of pearly patterns. But that is just a design choice, I suppose.
How will your team handle the elimination challenges? Can you work well under time constraints and pressure?
I am really, really good under pressure.
So am I.
I tend to stress out after the fact. Like, after it's all said and done is when I do my stressing, but in the heat of the moment, I am your man. Like, that sounds really terrible to say, 'cause I'm not a man. No, okay, so,
You're their girl.
yeah, I'm the girl. No, in the heat of the moment, during the elimination challenges, I think I will do great under pressure. In those situations, I am confident giving instruction, but I'm also really good at receiving instruction and just hammering it out. So I am not worried about our elimination challenges.
Yeah, I have to agree. This business has taught me that last minute deadlines are everywhere and you must meet them. You're working with fresh product, so a lot of the times you're baking things like the day before they're delivered. You want the ultimate freshness, and so I have pulled many an overnight decorating night just to get the cake done and ready, and everything's gone pretty smoothly. So yeah, we're totally down. We are game.
What type of kitchen behavior makes you mad when you're baking and trying to get the job done?
For me, I try to work for the most part when nobody is around. In particular, because I work out of my home, my family, because they have this knack for like coming in and like, I'm going to make this over top of what you're doing, and as long as I think as long as we aren't working on top of each other, like in each other's workspaces, I'm usually pretty good. But if you're gonna be all up in my way, then and that goes for other teams. Allie and I think we work in each other's space pretty well. We did our decorator challenge and did really well together. So
Right up in each other's space.
yes, right up in each other's space. So
Kitchen behavior that really drives me crazy has to come down to hygiene, especially because of the job that I'm in now. It drives me absolutely up the wall when I see bakers scratching their face or pulling their hair back and then going right back into what they're doing on the table. It's disgusting. Quite frankly, it's disgusting. Naturally, staph grows and lives on a quarter of the people just right here on the face. So I don't care if they're not picking their nose. If they're touching their face, and going right back into what they're doing. Potential for food poisoning. I just think it's disgusting. I won't eat it.
Describe your team's competitive nature. What kind of competitor would you be on this show?
Oh, I am a pretty ruthless competitor. Our video for our team competition challenge couldn't be that long, but you get a couple of beers and some euchre tournaments going on, and we're gonna play all night because I'm gonna keep kicking your ass.
I am the sneaky sabotager. I will, when you're not looking, I'll mess up your cards or I'll give you the wrong ingredient. Oh, you need sugar? Here's some salt. So yeah,
And she looks at your cards when you go in the bathroom. Take them with you.
I might even take your cards and switch them out with my bad ones. And hope you don't notice.
What will your team do to win, and why? How far will your team go? Give examples. Examples.
We will go as far as we need to go to win next Great Baker. We are so excited to be on the first team challenge or team season.
Yeah.
I am willing to quit my job and just go for 2 months, and I feel like that says so much.
Yeah. Myself in particular, I have quite a few tastings scheduled during the time of filming that I will have to cancel on, and that is like my whole year's worth of income that I'm canceling on. I might be able to reschedule some of them, but most of them will probably go off and try to rebook with new bakers. So if we go on the show, we go to win, and nothing will stop us. Nothing.
You've seen competition shows. A lot of those shows there are clear types of competitors. Who is your team and why? How will you fit in the cast?
I actually don't watch a lot of television. I had to go to my stepmom's house to watch a lot of Next Great Baker after we heard about this, so that I could get a feel of what we were getting into before I agreed. So I'm not entirely sure where our team will fit, except that I know we're going to fit at the top. Make room.
I agree. Yeah, yeah, I don't know either.
Everyone likes a smart ass.
Yeah, they do. They do like a smart ass. I think we're gonna be kind of like that team that comes in and everybody at first thinks we're really sweet and innocent, and that they'll be able to push us around, and then especially because we're young too, I think that a lot of other probably more experienced older bakers will think we're just going to be pushovers, but we'll have a lot to show them. So
Why do you want to be on the show? How badly do you need this opportunity? What will happen if you're not selected? How important is this opportunity and why? Elaborate.
Can you read it one more time?
Why do you want to be on the show? How badly do you need this opportunity? What will happen if you are not selected? How important is this opportunity and why? Elaborate.
Okay. I want to be on this show so much. This, for me, is the opportunity to really do a 180 with my life. Right now I'm working in a career field where I have the potential to make a lot of money doing something I don't like doing. I'm sure a lot of people would be okay with that, would be okay making, a lot of money and going to a job they hate. Most people, I suppose, do go to a job they hate, but I would just love to spend the rest of my life doing something that I love doing, even if it meant that I didn't make as much money as the field that I'm in now. This opportunity means everything to me. I need this. I need to win the money to pay my student loans, and I need the rest of the money to start up a brick and mortar shop with Leslie. This is everything to us, and we are going to do everything to get it. Not being selected on the show is not okay. It will never be okay. It will be the opportunity that we missed. Forever.
Yeah. In my life, my mom was always probably my biggest cheerleader. From being a little kid, she always encouraged me to do what I love to do and follow my dreams. And shortly after I started my business, my mom was diagnosed with lung cancer, and then we lost her 6 months later. And I just know that she would want this for me, that she's looking down and she's totally cheering us on right now. And I also feel like the lessons that she taught me I need to pass on to my kids, and they need to know that they can follow their dreams and do whatever they want no matter what challenges stand in front of them. And I feel like if they can see me go and do this show and win and open my bakery with no schooling, no previous experience, nothing, that will be an important lesson for them. It also will be a legacy for them. And, like we said before, we have a lot to lose going on this show. A lot of business for me. Allie could lose her job. And so if we go on this show, there is no losing. We will do what it takes to win this. We are dedicated to this. So, yeah.
Going on this show means that I will either be fired from my job or I will quit. Because it means that much to me. That also means I will lose my house. We don't own our house right now. We rent, but obviously we can't afford to pay the rent on our home. So, my husband has agreed to pack all of our belongings into storage and move in with a friend for the duration of the show. See how it goes.
Why is your team going to win? What do you have that the others don't?
Our team is going to win because we have a lot riding for us. We are so hardworking, and we are fast learners, and we are so determined and focused to accomplish our goals. Yes, we have a lot to learn, and buddy, we need to learn it from you. You are the best, and we acknowledge that, and we are ready to take on your apprenticeship, essentially. But we have the base, we have the background, and we're ready.
Yeah, we both have a few years of experience of doing this for friends and family. We are young, and I know that there's a lot that I have to learn. I'm not going to come in and be a cocky know-it-all, but I feel like we do know enough to hold our own and to come in, and we have the determination and the willpower to see it through to the end and to beat out all the rest, because we don't care.
We're going to rock this.
I don't care what their other stories are. Our stories are what's important and our goals, and this is what we want, and this is what we're going to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.